What if I told you that the 2024 Oscars Awards was not just another glitzy Hollywood affair? What if I told you there were moments so shocking, so awe-inspiring, that they would leave you on the edge of your seat? Today, my friends, we're diving deep into the heart of the Oscars. We're not just talking about the red carpet fashion or the winners of the night. No, we're delving into the hidden gems, the moments, and the jaw-dropping surprises that stole the show. Let's talk about the 96th Academy Awards, folks. This glamorous event, put on by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, AMPAS, lit up the Dolby Theater in Hollywood on March 10, 2024. Hosted by the hilarious Jimmy Kimmel for the fourth time. The ceremony celebrated the best films of 2023 with 23 categories of the prestigious Academy Awards, or Oscars. Now, before the big night, the nominations were unveiled on January 23, 2024. Oppenheimer led the pack with a whopping 13 nods, closely followed by Poor Things and Killers of the Flower Moon, with 11 and 10 nominations, respectively. When it came to the winners, Oppenheimer took home the most awards, snagging 7 Oscars, including Best Picture and Best Director. Other big winners included Poor Things with 4 awards and The Zone of Interest with 2. There were also several films that nabbed 1 award each, like American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, and more. And let's talk about viewership. This year's telecast drew in a whopping 19.5 million viewers in the United States, making it the most watched award show since 2020. Now, besides the main event, the Academy also hosted its 14th annual Governor's Awards ceremony on January 9, 2024, and the Academy Scientific and Technical Awards on February 23, 2024. Plus, they made sure to include an American Sign Language live stream on their YouTube page for accessibility. Now, one big contender of the night was a cultural sensation known as Barbenheimer, racking up a whopping 21 nominations. Yep, you heard that right. 8 nods for Barbie and 13 for Oppenheimer. These two juggernauts even went head-to-head in 6 categories, including the coveted Best Picture. Speaking of notable nominees, let's talk about some heavyweights in the industry. We had Steven Spielberg breaking records left and right with his 13th Best Picture nomination. Then there's Martin Scorsese, earning his 10th nod for Best Director and making history as the oldest nominee in the category. Thelma Schumacher also made waves with her 9th nomination for Best Film Editing, while legendary composer John Williams notched up his 54th nomination. And let's not forget about Willie D. Burton, scoring his 8th nomination as part of the crew. This year, we saw 10 actors snagging their first ever Oscar nominations. And how about the representation? 3 openly LGBTQ+ actors, Colman Domingo, Jodie Foster, and Lily Gladstone, garnered nods. Gladstone also made history as the first Native American actress to receive an Oscar nomination. Plus, Scott George, with his song Wazazi, a song for my people, became the first Osage Nation member to score a nomination. Now, let's talk about the directors. For the 5th year running, we had at least one Best Picture nominee helmed by a woman. Greta Gerwig, Celine Song, and Justine Triet brought their magic to the big screen with Barbie, Past Lives, and Anatomy of a Fall, respectively. Triet even earned herself a spot as the 8th woman ever nominated for Best Director. Moving on to the winners, Billie Eilish and Finneas O'Connell made history as the youngest 2-time Oscar winners, bagging Best Original Song for Barbenheimer. And while Killers of the Flower Moon didn't snag any wins, it marked Scorsese's 3rd film with 10 nominations and no wins. We also saw some groundbreaking wins in categories like International Feature and Sound for The Zone of Interest, and Best Visual Effects for Godzilla -1, which became the first ever Godzilla film to be nominated and win an Oscar. And let's not forget The Boy and the Heron, which made waves as a second hand-drawn anime and non-English language animation to win Best Animated Feature. Director Hayao Miyazaki also clinched the title with the oldest director to win in the category at the ripe age of 83. As for the major acting awards, Cillian Murphy scooped up Best Actor for Oppenheimer, while Emma Stone took home Best Actress for Poor Things. Robert Downey Jr. nabbed Best Supporting Actor for the same film, and Da'Vine Joy Randolph wowed audiences with her win for Best Supporting Actress in The Holdovers. And last but not least, Christopher Nolan finally got his hands on an Oscar for Best Directing with Oppenheimer. It was a night of triumphs, surprises, and history-making moments that left us all buzzing with excitement. As we wrap up our journey through the unforgettable 2024 Oscars, it's clear that this year's ceremony was nothing short of spectacular. From groundbreaking wins to historic nominations, Hollywood's finest talents graced the stage and left us in awe. So until next time, keep watching, keep dreaming, and keep shining like the stars of the silver screen. Thank you for joining us in this incredible journey, and we'll see you at the movies.